Today's super secret podcast episode is all about dogs. Well, not entirely, but there are a lot of them in this episode. So, cat people, be warned. Today, I traveled back in time to the 1950s, I created a disguise, and I solved a mystery. Well, kind of. And it all started with man's best friend. I'm Carly Q, and this is Who, When, Wow Mystery Edition.
Our past is vast and wild. Many things have brought us to this day. As history has been compiled, some important details have slipped away. In our spectacular shared existence, we consider it our business to recognize a few folks you may not know. Made important inventions, asked all the right questions. History will never be the same.
It was a regular old normal day at the Bureau of Universal Time Travel Historical Exploration Division, also known as B.U.T.H.E.D, or so I thought. Oh, hi, dogs! It only took me a second to remember that today was Take Your Dog to Work Day. Wow, so many dogs! And the Bureau went all in. Hey, look at you, dog! There were dogs everywhere. Oh, nice to meet you. They even made an entire canine resources department. How's everybody here have a dog? Suddenly, I felt weird about not having one. Kevin's got 2 dogs. Whew, it's busy up there. At least down here, I can have some peace.
Hey, Carly Q.
Louis, you scared me. What are you doing down here?
It's okay, buddy. Did the mean old lady scare you?
Louis is one of my 2, you can't see this, but air quotes, friends here at B.U.T.H.E.D. And he's really more of a, air quotes again, frenemy in a way. Seems pretty obvious to me that we do not get along, but sometimes he comes down and just hangs out by my desk for some reason.
I was just down here giving Mr. Snarky Pants some quiet time and maybe a chance to do his business in private. There's so many other dogs up there, he gets a little anxious.
Wait, do you mean do his business or do his business? Because I gotta work down here and...
You want to say hi to the lady with the wild hair, Snarky? Do you? Huh?
Wow, he's so small. What breed is he?
He's a Pomeranian Doodle. Carly, this is Mr. Snarky Pants. You can call him Mr. Snarky Pants. Snarky, you want to say hi to Carly? Oh, I think that's a no. Where's your dog, Carly? You do have a dog, right?
I have no idea why I suddenly cared about this so much, but I did not want Louis to have something I didn't. You know how dogs are. So I reached out to my other office friend, Nibbles. Come here, girl. And if you've been listening, you know she's a rat. She was napping in her usual spot behind the fake plant by my desk.
Oh, look at you. There she is.
I scooped her up and quickly wrapped her in the extra hoodie I had on my chair. Louis, Mr. Snarky Pants, say hello to Nibbles.
Ew! What kind of breed is that?
Oh, she is a Yorkin Schnauzer Russell Terrier Doodle. Very rare and unique.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a legit pedigree for a dog. In fact, I'm not sure that's a dog. Or a pet of any kind. That looks like a...
Hey, excuse me, Nibbles is my friend.
Well, I may have to talk to Canine Resources about this. We'll see what they say. Anywho, thanks for letting us have some quiet time down here. Sorry about the puddles.
Puddles?
Paper towels are over there by the restrooms. Say bye, Mr. Snarky Pants. Bye, Carly Q.
Tell me about it. Talking to Louis is like putting shaving cream on your pie instead of whipped cream. Yeah, I know, but I only did it once. And sorry about that, Nibbles. Thanks for being my substitute pet. Okay, gotta get back to work. Those files won't catalog themselves. When I finally sat down to work, there were a few files waiting for me to catalog. That's basically all I do here at the Bureau. file away random events in history. I'm an excellent detective, but I never get to actually investigate anything. Unless... Oh, here comes a new one.
Event, New York, May 29th, 1953. Masterpiece. Missing.
Yes! Another time-sealed event. Technically, I'm not supposed to do anything with these files, but I can't resist a mystery. What kind of detective would I be if I didn't explore? I immediately pulled out my company-issued handheld device.
Back on the case.
H.D.A.D, give me everything you've got on masterpieces in New York in 1953.
Analyzing. New York, 1953. The Chrysler family sells the Chrysler building for $18 million. Bing Crosby is a top movie star, and Tom McCann wingtips are the best-selling shoe.
H.D.A.D, refined search. New York, 1953 masterpiece.
Analyzing.
I'm thinking maybe a
Analyzing.
stolen painting or something,
Analyzing,
or
yep.
maybe a culinary masterpiece,
Analyzing.
like perfect
Analyzing.
dessert, or a
Analyzing.
really unique
Analyzing.
Jell-O mold.
Analyzing.
Ugh, this is not gonna get me anywhere. Nibbles,
Oh, wow.
what do you think? Want to see if Odie can help? I really need to get H.D.A.D to IT for a tune-up.
I heard that.
Odessa is our resident elevator operator. She's been working here forever, and she operates the time portal, which is basically just a basement service elevator that can take you to any point in history. Hello, Miss Odessa. How are you today?
Greetings again, basement companion. Why so formal?
Because today is a special day.
I know, it's take your dog to work day. I'm more of a cat person. That is a very ugly dog.
Odie, this is Nibbles. She's a basement rat. You've seen her before.
Yes, but it's probably better if I pretend to think she's a dog.
Fair point. Anyway, I got this, time-sealed file, and I was wondering if maybe...
Of course you do. Okay, but this is definitely the last time. Or maybe second to last. Could be third if you bring me more biko. Those sweet rice cakes would just really hit the spot right about now.
Okay, noted. So we need to go to New York City, late May 1953. There's a missing masterpiece we need to find.
Yes, there is.
You know this mystery?
A little.
So what kind of masterpiece are we talking about here?
You'll see. There's an old saying that goes, that which is priceless has no cost. You would do well to remember that.
That doesn't answer my question, Odie.
And of course, remember the time traveling rules. No interfering. You may observe, but not meddle. You cannot change anything in the past, and no chewing gum of any kind, even sugar-free.
Okay, that's new. Got it.
A card key reader will remain where the time travel elevator deposits you, and you must return prior to the end of your break period. Any questions?
Nope. No meddling, no changing, no gum, no sugar. Got it. I'm ready to go.
Good luck, basement companion.
New York, here I come! Whoa, New York City! Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. It was New York City, all right, but not the way I knew it. Hey, watch out! This was 1953, and everything was different. Okay, all right, buddy, you too. The cars were old-timey. The people were dressed all fancy, and there were lost dog flyers posted on walls and telephone poles everywhere.
Ah, the city.
Nibbles, you startled me. I always forget that Nibbles can talk when we time travel.
A rat in a natural habitat.
It's a weird side effect.
This is more like it.
I don't understand the logic of this science.
Oh, over there they got the best
Or is it
crust.
magic?
Just the right amount of mold.
Science magic.
The freedom of the big city.
Science?
Yeah,
Magic?
better than being somebody else's pet Chihuahua-ranian or whatever.
Oh, I don't know. I bet Lewis's dog has a very comfortable life.
Hey, freedom is freedom. I like making my own choices.
Fair enough. And I'm glad you're here, Nibbles. We have a who, when, wow mystery to solve. We know the when. It's 1953 New York.
Yeah, it is. The city's almost clean. Almost.
We know the wow is a missing masterpiece, but we don't know the who.
Or the what. It Could be a what?
Yeah, but what when wow doesn't sound as good.
Very valuable. Reward offered for any information.
Hang on, what's that?
Lost dog. We lost Masterpiece, the most valuable dog in the world. He's missing.
And his name is Masterpiece.
What, have you been living under a rock? Yeah, his name is Masterpiece. He's only the most famous poodle on the planet.
Great. More dogs.
Say, that's a cute little dog thing you got there in your bag. You're obviously a friend to animals. You think you could help?
I could not believe that my missing Masterpiece was just another lost dog. I traveled back 7 decades for this. But still, I could see how upset this lady was. She obviously needed help finding her poodle. Of course I can help. In fact, she kind of looked like a poodle. That's what I'm here for. Puffy hair, skinny legs, and all.
You must be that private eye they said they were gonna hire to help with the investigation.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Great. I'm Betty. I'm the dog's beautician.
The dog has his own beautician?
This is not any normal dog, honey. This is Masterpiece. He's the champion of champion show dogs. He's won all the top dog shows. He's been in fashion shows. He was even in Vogue magazine.
Okay, so he's a big deal.
He's the top dog, literally. His owner is Count Alexis Pulaski, a rich Russian fella who owns the dog grooming place for poodles across the street.
You mean the one with the sign that says Poodles Incorporated?
That's the one.
There's that keen detective's eye.
You know, I could give your little friend here a really nice makeover while we're there. She looks a little ratty.
Thank you, but we're fine. She's kind of her own masterpiece, trust me. Come on, Nibbles.
See you later, yeah, bye. Oh, look out!
Oh, watch out. Lady from the future, coming through.
Ooh, this place is very fancy.
Oh, suddenly being someone's pet doesn't seem so bad now, huh?
As pet habitats go, this is the nicest I've seen. But it's still just a fancy cage. Even though, none of the dogs are on leashes.
Poodles Incorporated was not like any dog kennel I'd seen before. Or in kennels. There were dogs here, sure. Poodles, lots of them. That seems pretty strange. But they were all laying around on pillows, chewing dog toys, and lounging about.
May I help you?
Ah, hello, yes. I'm Carly Quinn. I'm investigating the Masterpiece disappearance. I was wondering if...
Sorry.
Did someone say
That's Count Pulaski, the dog's owner. He's lying down in the back room. He's been inconsolable since the dog vanished.
Did someone say dog vanished?
We have to be very careful what we say, obviously. Maybe we could step outside.
Would you get a load of all these ribbons and trophies?
It was true.
Look at that.
The walls and shelves were covered with ribbons and trophies. But the pictures were what caught my eye. This little gray poodle was a big deal. He posed with major movie stars.
Whoa.
He was in advertisements. He was even on a magazine cover under the headline, Most Valuable Dog in the World. Come on, Nibbles.
Sorry about that. It's been a little hectic around here, as you can see.
Is Count Pulaski always this emotional?
No, not really. He's usually pretty professional with the dogs, but Masterpiece was different. He actually dedicated his life to that dog. He got him his own bodyguard, his own beautician.
Yeah, we met earlier, actually.
He hired a lion trainer to teach the dog tricks. He even turned down an offer from the Pakistani ambassador who was willing to pay 25,000 big ones to buy the dog as a gift for his wife.
Whoa!
In today's money, that would be nearly $250,000.
Say what now?
Well, I said he probably wouldn't sell him for $1 million.
Haha, you got that right, sister.
Would you mind if I looked around a little?
Nah, of course not. Just don't mess with the dogs. I gotta go check on the boss. I'll be right inside the back if you need me.
Hey, Nibbles, come out of the backpack for a sec. We gotta recap. This dog is living the good life, right?
You can say that again. His own beautician, bodyguard, good food, cushions to chew on, a warm place to make his nest. What else does he need?
He's the most valuable dog in the world. So valuable that his owner wouldn't part with him for $250,000 in today's money.
That would buy a lot of cushions.
I don't know, Nibbles. Something doesn't add up here. I smell a rat.
Sorry, sometimes I get gassy when I'm nervous.
No, that's just an expression. It means something doesn't seem right. Let's go back in.
Good idea! Also, you might not want to open the backpack for a while.
So, any theories, detective?
Not not as many as I'd like. So, is it normal to have dogs just lying around like this? No leashes or crates or anything?
That's not necessary. These are very sophisticated animals. Our dogs are too well trained for leashes. Oh, and they love it here. Oh, and look! Precious here is making herself a puppuccino.
Aw, see, Nibbles? Wouldn't you like to be able to have a puppuccino once in a while?
I'm more of a rat espresso girl myself.
Touché.
Just 2 weeks ago, we were all here, just like this. It was the morning after the big Easter fashion show, and Masterpiece was relaxing in his red lounger. Count Pulaski had an errand to run, and I went downstairs for a bit to check on the inventory. Shortly after 1 p.m., the Count returned and called for Masterpiece, but the dog didn't respond. I knew something was wrong right then, but we kept calling and calling. Eventually, we had to accept the fact that Masterpiece was gone.
And what did you do then?
We called the police. The police called more police, who also called police.
Wait, so how many police departments were involved?
13 different states. Plus, we had dozens and dozens of volunteers. The Count has offered a reward, even a free poodle, no questions asked. But so far, no one has come forward. I smell a rat.
Yeah, well, the lack of evidence does lean towards foul play.
No, I actually smell a rat. I have a very keen sense of smell.
Maybe you're just smelling the puppuccinos.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
Did someone say puppuccino?
Masterpiece loved puppuccinos. Excuse me. Yes.
I don't get it, Nibbles.
Me neither. Smell a rat or smell a rat? Sometimes I wish I never learned how to talk.
No, I'm talking about this mystery. If somebody dog-napped Masterpiece, they would have come for the reward by now, right? Or demanded ransom.
True. There's gotta be a reason why you'd go to the trouble of stealing a dog like this. And money is usually a pretty good reason.
Carly, I'm glad you're still here.
Oh, hi, Betty.
There's something you should know, Carly. I just heard a rumor that one eyewitness told the police that they saw a mysterious woman in a red coat leaving here the day of the disappearance, with a small gray poodle following her. And the dog was not on a leash.
Well, there are a lot of gray poodles in here.
Yeah, but Masterpiece wasn't kept on a leash. Ever. He was so well trained, no one thought he needed one.
Ooh, I got the chills.
Your dog, Pet here, looks a little chilly in your handbag. Can I get you a puppuccino?
Puppuccino?
A mysterious lady in red. The mystery gets more mysterious.
It's a little weird that Masterpiece would just follow a stranger out the door, though. He's so happy here, you know?
He's never run off before, right?
No, never. Well, once.
He ran away once?
Actually, twice.
Twice?
Well, the first time he was only 9 months old. He ran into the woods and spent a few days in the New Jersey countryside before wandering back home.
Ooh, Jersey can be lovely this time of year.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. What about the other time Masterpiece ran away?
Oh, that was just a little thing. A day trip, really. He snuck out the door and wandered around the city before strolling into a store on Park Avenue.
What did I tell you? The freedom of the big city, baby!
Okay, that time I definitely heard somebody. Is there something in your bag?
You know what? I actually think I will have that puppuccino!
Puppuccino!
Sure. I'll be right back.
Just settle down back.
Come on, Nibbles, let's go. We gotta get back to the time elevator anyway.
This is what I'm saying, Carly. No matter how comfortable your cage is, it's still a cage. Even the most loyal pup knows that.
So you think Masterpiece just ran away?
He did it twice before. Third time's the charm?
But no one ever found him, and the whole city was looking. Besides, we can't ignore the lady in red.
The lady who kidnapped the dog but never collected the reward or asked for any ransom? Why do that?
I don't know. This is why it's a mystery.
Well, Inspector Q, here we are back in the time elevator. I think we have, 90 seconds left on your lunch break?
Another granola bar at the desk again for lunch. It's actually never gonna get old, though. I'd rather be doing this with lunch. It's fine. I don't mind.
Greetings, basement companion and animal companion. How are the poodles of New York?
Confusing. It seems like we have two options. Either Masterpiece was dog-napped by someone who didn't want money or anything, they just wanted to keep him as their pet, or he just ran away on his own. I don't think we'll ever know what happened.
Do you know what did not happen?
Well, Masterpiece did not stay in his very posh and comfortable living space. And if someone kidnapped him, they did not do it for money or fame.
So what does that tell you?
Well, I guess this shows that there are some things that are more important or valuable than being rich or comfortable, like freedom or friendship. Oh, wait. I remember now. That which is priceless has no cost.
Now you see?
I think so?
Because I don't ring these chimes for my health, you know.
Of course not. I get it. All right. Thank you, Odie.
Have a good rest of your day, basement companion.
And just like that, it was back to bring your dog to work day. Although now, I didn't mind it so much. Down you go, Nibbles. Nibbles snuck back to her favorite spot, and I settled back into my work.
Hey, thanks again for coming
I could
with.
still hear the occasional bark or paw steps of the dogs in the upstairs office.
Good friend.
And it reminded me of how much Masterpiece meant to his people.
Catalogued.
I'm bummed we never found out what happened to him, but maybe this episode will help some folks see the really important things in life more clearly.
You want one of these?
Like love.
But these are dog treats.
And friendship. And good company on big adventures.
Okay, all right, here you go.
I know this is a secret podcast and everything, but maybe this is one idea we should share with the world, huh? Until next time, this is Carly Q signing off. And remember, you never heard this.
H.E.D initiating end credits mode. Who When Wow Mystery Edition is an original Tinkercast production with help from Gen Z Media. Handshake emoji, high five emoji. For Tinkercast, the executive producers are Guy Raz, Mindy Thomas, and Meredith Halpern Ranzer. The shows are written by Aaron Weissman, Danielle Nicky, Tom Van Kalken, Kenny Curtis, and Mindy Thomas. Carly Ciarrocchi is a producing consultant. Big shout-outs to Jed Anderson, Steph Sosa, Henry Moskal, Jessica Bodie, Natasha Crandall, Rebecca Caban, Sana Ali Mohammed, Anna Daniker, Anna Zagorski, and the rest of the team at Tinkercast. Megaphone emoji, applause emoji. Who When Wow's theme song was composed and performed by The Pop-Ups. For more information on their 3-time Grammy-nominated all-ages music, find them at thepopups.com. Producers for Gen Z Media are David Kreisman, Ben Strauss, Chris Terry, Claire McClanahan, and Amy Cervini at gzmshows.com. Sound design and editing is by Chris Terry and Oded Lev Ari. Voice editing by Yoni Reckham. Headphones emoji, microphone emoji, thumbs up emoji. Original music was created by Jennifer Rokamp, and voice direction is handled by David Kreisman. Our main cast features Carly Ciarrocchi as Carly Q, Brendan Salerno as Lewis, Melissa Vanderschiff as Nibbles the Rat, Kenny Curtis as H.E.D, and Angela Desai as Odie. Want to explore Who When Wow's mysteries even further? You can find free activities and resources to extend the wow at whowhenwow.com. And if you have a time-sealed mystery you want Carly Q to explore, email us at hello@tinkercast.com. H.E.D powering off.
Important inventions. Asked all the right questions. History